Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to share with you today on how you can get free Instagram followers and grow organically fast with these excellent 16 tips that I have. And I'm going to get into it straight away, and the first thing you want to do is realize that it takes time and effort to grow your Instagram organically. I know this is the tip you're not sort of looking for, and I know I kind of contradicted myself by saying quickly and then saying it takes time, and then I promise that the rest of this will be more in line with what you are looking for and expecting from this video. But I want to start off by stating the obvious thing first. Yes, there are accounts that can explode seemingly overnight or that grow way faster than others, but there's always going to be someone doing it faster and better than you. And that is just the fact of life. Without competition to keeping us on our toes, where do we get our drive? But no matter where you are in your Instagram journey, there are always ways in which you can speed up your organic growth, and hopefully this video will help you with that. And just remember, it is hard work and you'll be spending a ton of time on Instagram if you want to grow your account the right way, aka originally, and not buying bot followers. And my second point is pick a niche and stick to it. When someone comes to your Instagram, they should get a feel for what you're about without having to scroll very far through your feed. If they then click the follow button, this means that they are interested in your content and they perhaps want to see more. So your followers need to be able to easily recognize your images as they scroll through their feed. That's not to say that you can't cover topics outside of your niche. You absolutely can do this, but always try and tie it back to the overall feed's theme. Your followers followed you for a reason, so give them a reason to stick around. And then my third tip is create a beautiful and consistent feed. So you don't need any fancy DSLR to take beautiful photos, as long as your photos are decent quality, whether it's with your iPhone or Samsung, whatever phone you have. It's not necessary to post beautiful photos to be successful on Instagram. It's a lot easier to grow your account if you've got a visual, appealing feed. And there are also so many different definitions of a pretty feed. It can be light, dark, colorful, muted. It can be filled with beautiful interiors, pretty food, sweet motherhood comments, or whatever it may be. It's about finding a look and feel and sticking with it. Use similar colors in your photos. Edit your photos consistently each time using the same filter on every photo, and all of this can help you achieve that consistent look and feel that will make your feed pop when somebody checks out your feed. And then my fourth point is quite an important one, is use the right hashtags. Now, hashtags are a great way to get your photos seen by people who aren't following you, and it's all about using niche hashtags, not the generic ones like love, cute, or etc. How do you find these unique ones? Check out what similar accounts in your niche are using, both the big accounts and the smaller ones. Click on the hashtag to see what the top 9 grid looks like, and also check out the related hashtags at the top. Some of the best hashtags are ones from accounts that created their own unique hashtag and mainly or solely share other people's photos. So it's a great way to get exposure if they end up reposting your photo as well. So for example, let's say a page like Childhood Unplugged created their own hashtag called #ChildhoodUnplugged, and to find these accounts, search all your potential hashtags within Instagram to find out if they have both a hashtag and an account associated with them. And another thing that is important with hashtags is to use hashtags with varying popularity, and it's recommended that you use some that have over 1 million users. And then my fifth point is find others in your community. It's not called social media for nothing. You need to be social to master social media. So connect with others in your niche. So for example, if you're a mom, find other mom Instagrammers. If you post about fashion, find other fashion bloggers. Start with accounts in your community that are like yours, that have a similar style of photos, a similar number of followers, a similar age kids if you're a mom blogger, or a similar style if you're a fashion blogger, for example. So when you find someone whose account you love, check out the similar accounts recommended by Instagram. Look up popular hashtags, scroll through the recent photos that have used this photo, then engage all the time. Engage. Like and comment whenever a photo piques your interest. Follow accounts you find inspiring. If you truly engage with someone beyond the generic cute comments or those basic generic comments, there's a good chance they'll pop over to your feed and see what you're all about. So if they like what they see, they might also follow back. So this is where smaller accounts have the advantage. They don't have as much as engagement as the bigger accounts, so they're more likely to return the favor. And then my seventh point is engage with those you follow. So don't spend all your time engaging with new accounts and leaving those accounts you're already following in the dust. With the new Instagram algorithm, Instagram decides who they will show your photo to. Most people agree that the first 15 minutes or so are what Instagram uses to decide if your photo is interesting enough to keep showing or if they will bury it way down in your followers' feeds. So you need your own followers to engage with your photo right off the bat. And when you engage with those who follow on a regular basis, they will be more likely to double tap and leave a comment when they see your photo pop up in their feed. So this creates greater initial engagement on your photos, which in return makes Instagram show it to more people, which means engagement creates more engagement. So that's the nice thing about the Instagram algorithm, very similar to the YouTube algorithm. It promotes content that is getting good engagement. So engagement is creating more engagement. And then my rule of thumb for this is when it comes to scrolling through news feeds, I'll like every photo unless I really don't like it or it offends me. And if a photo catches my eye and makes me stop for a second, I'll leave a nice comment as well. And then my 7th point is respond to comments. Engagement doesn't mean just engaging with others on their feed. Engage with people on your own photos by responding to comments. If someone takes the time to leave you a meaningful comment, let them know that you appreciate it by responding back. And if you get questions where something is from, take the time to answer. I know it's not always possible to respond to every comment, especially when you grow, and this is where I absolutely love Instagram because now it allows you to like a comment as well. So always try to like every comment you get on recent photos that obviously isn't a bot comment or someone trolling you, and respond to as many comments as you can, especially the ones that are more than just a couple of words and that are more valuable. And then my 8th point is post once a day if you can and consistently. So with the old Instagram algorithm, you used to be able to take an Instagram break, so-called, and come back and engagement wouldn't have taken a hit. And that's because followers were shown photos in reverse chronological order, and everyone who happened to be on Instagram as you posted your back from the dead photo would see it. So now with the new algorithm, Instagram decides who gets to see your photo. So for each of your followers, they decide how important you are to them. If that person hasn't engaged with you in a while, which is obviously not possible when you're not posting anything, they'll assume you're no longer important to them. Taking a day or two off every now and then is totally fine, but I've noticed that accounts have become more irregular in their posting, or only, for example, once or twice a week, have taken a big hit on their engagements. And then my 9th point is repost your best content. So this might seem wrong or weird to do, but really, I don't think it is. People love the photo the first time, it's a good chance they'll like it the second time. So think about it. As you scroll through your feed, do you take mental notes of every single photo that you're liking? No, you don't. Do you think you'll instantly recognize it a week or a month later? No, you won't. And even if you do, if it's that great of a photo that you'll instantly recognize, you'll most likely probably show love the second time. So this also applies to people showing love and engagement to your page. And then my 10th point, short and sweet, is start a photo series. A different approach to just plain old reposting your best photos is to create a photo series around your best photos as well. So if a photo you post does extremely well, chances are a similar photo will do equally well. So just retaking photos in the same position, same location, same style is a good strategy for increasing engagement, likes, followers and comments. And then my 11th tip is post boomerangs and videos. Now videos is the future of social media. Instagram has taken several steps towards more and more prominent videos on their social platform. So videos can now be a minute long. They come out with boomerangs and most recently with Instagram stories and live videos. So the Explore tab also features videos prominently, so they really are pushing videos. And don't fight it, embrace it. A lot of people most likely haven't gotten used to these features, so take advantage of it to increase your engagement with your followers. My 12th point is use Instagram stories regularly. It's a great way to show some less curated and behind the scenes moments of your page. So stories are also at the very top of both your newsfeeds and Explore page, which is a prime real estate. As to the order in which Instagram stories are shown in the Explore tab especially, they seem to promote those accounts that use stories often and well. So make sure you're giving Instagram the opportunity to promote yours. And don't just post Instagram stories, watch them too. And then my 13th point is tag brands in your photos. So just like using hashtags that have been set up by accounts that feature other people's photos, sourcing where everything is coming from in your picture can lead to brand reposting your photo, which can in turn bring you a lot of followers. So even if they don't repost your photo, you might still get noticed by the brand and they may even reach out to you to collaborate. My 14th tip is host a giveaway. Many Instagram pages have a love-hate relationship with giveaways. On one hand, a giveaway can give you a quick spike in followers if the package prize is good, but on the other hand, lots of people unfollow again once they learned that they haven't won. So there will usually be people who stick around because they genuinely like your content, but the drop in followers after a giveaway can be a bit disheartening. So that said, This is a strategy I've been seeing more and more with big accounts this year, and the key to giveaways is to post good ones. The cash value must be high enough, or the item or brand has to be wildly popular in your niche, and host regular giveaways so your followers will always come back and expect them, so that in this way they won't unfollow you and they'll be waiting for the next giveaway. And then my 15th point, which is one I really recommend you don't do, is don't buy followers. This is a very controversial topic and something that is way more common in the world of Instagram and also social media in general than anyone cares to admit, and I can see why people are tempted to do it. Organic growth takes a lot of time and effort, so why not help the process long? Putting ethics aside, buying likes and followers is not real engagement and is just going to not help you grow in the long run. Fake followers won't engage with you, and so it does nothing for your growth. As I say, fake followers won't engage with you, and so it does nothing for you in your growth. And Instagram will also eventually delete these fake accounts sooner or later, so you'll be right back where you started. Fake likes and followers are also easy to spot. So have you ever seen an account with thousands of followers and likes but only with a handful of comments? And these are most likely fake comments, so you're really beating the image down of your page, which will probably cause people not to follow your page. And then my 16th and final tip is don't get upset by slower phases. So there are going to be times that your photos do well, where you're gaining lots of new followers and likes, but there are also going to be times where photos may bomb and your follower count and like count drops a lot. It happens to everybody, and try not to take it personally, but instead use it as an opportunity to analyze your feed and your strategies. And perhaps you've been feeling uninspired lately, and that's showing through in your photos. Take a couple of days off or away from Instagram and come back when you're ready to be inspired and inspiring through your content. Or sometimes it's as simple as everyone's on vacation and spending less time on Instagram, and things will pick up again. Just keep doing what you're doing and maybe tweak a few little things as well. So comment down below what your favorite tip in this video was. Help people out in the comments what tips you use to grow your Instagram page, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new to receive some awesome content on how you can make money online, boost your social media network, and succeed in your online business. But until then, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.